gutsy to go for it in the red zone. The problem there is they were in their own red zone. Why in the world did they do that?
They must have thought they had the exact play call that they needed to go a big way. And I'm still not even buying that one. I'm reaching on
You're
that
searching.
one. Actually reaching. But I do know this. On the other side of the field, that coaching staff is screaming at their defense. If you don't handle this one right here, this is a great opportunity for us. Take it away, guys. And they did.
And now excellent field position. Again to Elliott. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Gano out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy.
Boy, I'm so glad he was right there. What's going on YouTube? What's going on YouTube? Welcome to another one. He controlling his safety. Let's go.
He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, 48. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. 26.
Second down, Prescott. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 82 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they just went 4 verts there against cover 2, didn't they?
They did, and it's really an excellent route versus cover 2 because the longer it develops, the more stress is put on the safeties because they're the ones back, each with half the field responsibilities. The corners don't retreat very far in cover 2. They're closer to the line of scrimmage. So
this
now
is going to get ugly real fast.
Putting pressure on 2 guys
covering.
Usually you'll find someone open, and that's exactly what they did there. Made the catch and carried it all the way into the end zone.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script? This is caught at the 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Devin Funches.
He caught me slipping over the middle. That won't happen again. Consider that a gift.
And that score there makes us a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown,
ain't gonna do no good, my man.
This looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
Consider that a gift.
Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take
the Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. Here we go, 46. 26.
Third and long for Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of... It got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 81 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Going up top. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Jamarcus Lawrence coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Prescott now on 2nd down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Captain Mutterland. And he will bring this one back
Please don't celebrate, because all I did was try and throw some BS in the air. Please don't celebrate, because you're not doing anything. Plug your mic in, please.
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And out now come the Cowboys.
Hey, Swift. Here we go. Line 8.
10th carry now for Elliott. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's coming now.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
A good pickup there at 22. From the red zone now, Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Celebrate now.
That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
On 3rd down, that's Elliott. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And his kick is right there. It's good. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Now that run is one to build on, and I know it sounds like a cliche and it seems like a simple thing, but truthfully, coaches are always looking for something to pull out of a tough day. And right now, this team has had one of those. So that run there, I guarantee that's a clip and save as they move forward and look towards the next game. And he'll tell his team, this is what we're looking for. This is what we planned for. Let's have more of this to start games as opposed to getting it at the end.
They'll try the air now with Newton.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going. Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. To throw on third down, Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Randy Gregory, he's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5.
Let's go for the wing and a prayer.
Fourth down. Desperation time. Newton, fourth down. And this is caught. He hits more. No reason not to
they'll try to
it
keep you in the
there.
game, pimp, but it's over for you.
You cannot
Please
write
plug
these
your
guys
mic
off
in.
just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Back to throw, Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he returns it.
You should really go ahead and quit, bro. 'Cause this ain't it. Let's get it. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in if you're just tuning in. Let's get it.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Let's go. Let's finish now. Here we go. Wide 8. Gun. 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here you go. Gun.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time.
It's a leisure game at this point. He can call the timeout all he wants to.
Now comes the Cowboys punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Returnable here from the 38. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And onto the field here come the Panthers. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Newton now to throw. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess.
You're not ready.
And it's 2nd down.
You're really not.
Throwing again. Newton. That is caught inside the 5.
That was on me. That was on me. Let's get it, fellas.
Shy of the end zone. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Again, Newton. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Man, it's a tough area in the field to try and run a draw play out of the gun. You know you're going to face a good push up front, and here they slide.
And that's going to be caught by Funchess for a Carolina touchdown.
They gave you that. They gave you that.
2nd touchdown
Oh,
of the
my goodness.
afternoon. And the Panthers,
Smack the
they're
ball
able to
away,
draw
and he
a bit
still gets it
closer.
anyway. Come on, man.
Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the Sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. Well, Prescott here to throw. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari
Another
Cooper,
one.
49 yards. And the Cowboys will
He ain't built
extend
for
their
it.
lead.
They giving him the daggone game to try to keep him in
With
it.
a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He's got it at the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 73 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. And when a oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted.
Let's go. I don't care how much Madden try to keep him in this game.
Gano out to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So you heard the word. This is a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defender wanted to try and get back after he had jumped, unable to do so.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Throwing here, Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 58 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
There's absolutely nothing he could do to stop
Let's count
him.
them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
Let's see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Newton on 1st down. Now a desperation throw. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. One last throw here for Newton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Let's get him one more for the one time.
Hey, we're going right there. We're going right there.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
All right. If you like what you seen, you like what you seen, ladies and gentlemen. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. I see Madden tried to keep him in the game, but I mean, that's just what happens. Look at these breakdowns.
I mean, what a game.
Amari put on a clinic.
Continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
Oh, yeah, fellas.
It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.